Bonjour.
Bonjour.
As you can see, we're in Lourdes, but we're at the end of our trip, end of our pilgrimage to Lourdes. We're at the train station, and honestly, it's just been too busy, and too focused on the beauty of the sanctuary to make any videos there. But we do have some video footage that we'll share later, and we have some wonderful photos.
These have been the two most incredible days that we've really ever experienced. The power of this place is so unique, so intense, like no other.
Like no other. They say between 10 to 15,000 people come to Lourdes daily.
And I believe it.
It is so true. It is so true. When you arrive, the massive places that massive isn't the word, it's just the landscape, I guess, that the sanctuary sits on. It's absolutely pristine. There are so many different places to visit and different buildings and housing and
The infrastructure
churches.
of the
The
place
infrastructure
is incredible.
is truly incredible and truly incredible. Never mind once you start walking and you see the power of the people and their love of God. It is unbelievable.
The people, again, like the pilgrims that are there here in Lourdes, old, young,
And when we say old, we mean very elderly, and we mean many people that are being pulled in. Some of them are in wheelchairs, but many of them are being pulled by people called hospitalitarians,
Yes,
and they're the people that volunteer. Honestly, I think about a quarter of the population there are people that are volunteering. So you can come to Lourdes and you can volunteer for as long as you want to volunteer. We went to many masses, confession.
Eucharistic blessing was incredibly powerful. We were in a sanctuary underground that seated, I feel like, I want to say 5,000 people.
Oh, I think it was more
If
like
not
10,000, and it was a mass for healing. So they were bringing all the people. They lined them up down in like a park area in groups, and then they bring them down through the sanctuary, like outside, and then bring them down underneath into the church. I would say a minimum of 10,000 people.
Yes.
And then, there's so many people that the blessing, the priest walks around with the monstrous and blesses everybody that way. Extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. And actually, when you're walking by the grass, the hill, you don't even realize that there is a church underneath. We also were able to participate in the procession.
The candlelight procession, yes.
Uh-huh.
The first
Again,
time we were there.
Yeah, and all of these are for healing. I would say anywhere from 10 to 12,000 people participate in that, and everybody pretty much buys a little paper, like a cone, and there's a candle, huge candle in there, and we light them and we walk, and they do the rosary. And I think,
But of course, the grotto is the center point of the Lourdes sanctuary.
haven't even gotten to that part yet.
And
There's just so much
The first
here.
time we laid eyes on it was just awe-inspiring.
Wow.
And the river. The river is so beautiful. I've never seen such turquoise blue.
To
river.
imagine that Bernadette crossed this beautiful river that comes down from the Pyrenees, because we're in the Pyrenees. It comes through the Pyrenees, and it is almost a turquoise color, the water. To think that Bernadette and her family lived in that area, and over in that little grotto, or the little cave where she
saw Our Lady.
she saw Our Lady. And
when they say they built a church on top of the grotto, that's exactly what they mean. This is incredible multi-story basilica built right above the grotto. So the power, again, the power of that place. And when you're walking through the sanctuary, both days, 3 days that we've been able to do it, you hear song, you hear prayer,
the sounds.
you hear, groups, flags of nations all around us.
Groups of children, groups of elderly, religious people of the religious orders, so many priests, cardinals, nuns. I just never experienced anything like this before. And then you also, they have lots of stations in several places where you can get the water from the grotto, and of course You can drink the water. It comes down from the mountains. You can drink the water. People use the water to bless themselves as well. And we also had the wonderful opportunity to go into the old baths of the grotto. After COVID, they no longer submerge your whole body into the ice cold, frigid grotto mountain water. But they take you in a very private little room. There's no photographs, so you'd have to look online to see it. And there was a volunteer, and the volunteers are always dressed in a particular type of outfit. There's many different outfits, but predominantly blue and white. And she prayed with us, and then she filled up a pitcher, and she poured water in our hands. And
First we drank of the water, and then we washed our face with the water, and we were able to put the water all over our body, wherever we wanted healing.
And drink.
And we drank it, yes.
And then they encourage you to drink. And she gave you as much time as you needed. You standing right in front of the old baths, so you really get a feeling of what
you're in the actual place where the baths occurred. Yeah.
And at first I was a little disappointed that I didn't get to go to submerge myself into the ice cold frigid water. But then she reminded us that Bernadette did not immerse herself in the water. When Bernadette saw Our Lady, she also saw the water coming out of the ground, the springs, and that were never there before. So this continues to flow. So again,
what a great, Bordeaux was Bordeaux, but here at Lourdes, what a great way to begin our pilgrimage, to carry forth our pilgrimage.
Because we did do pilgrimage in Bordeaux, and we loved that. But this is probably the most beautiful spiritual place I have ever been to in my life.
It's a must-see.
It's a must-see. I wish anybody the opportunity to possibly come here, and if not, read about it, and
they'll help you come here.
They will help you. There are so many volunteers.
If you have the will to come here, the people here will help you in every way that you need to experience.
They even send helpers to the airport to pick up, of course, the sick and the elderly, people that need help. And there's just unbelievable. So you'll see with our pictures. But anyways, we are off to Bayonne, and the train is arriving. So
au revoir.
Au revoir.